Okay, y'all, we're at a local box store and I'm looking at organic vegetables. Now, this is not my intention to buy, but I did want to show you this. If you're in the city and you don't grow your own vegetables and you need vegetables, but you're unsure about what you buy in the bags, and I'm still not sure with, you know, Great Value brand or whatever brand, when it says organic, I don't know that it's totally organic, but for the sake of saying, oh yeah, it's organic, let's do this. Okay, so we're gonna purchase a bag of these. I'm gonna take it home. Prepper mode in mind now. Gonna lay it out and dehydrate it. If you have a dehydrator, or if you want to do it in the oven, you can. But for stockpiling and storing food, a quick fix is to dehydrate your veggies, and you can do that with other vegetables. But for soups and things, mixed vegetables is a good idea. You can also dehydrate fruits. Just pick a fruit of your choice, lay it out on your dehydrator or on some parchment paper, put it in the oven, and do it till it's dehydrated. There are websites that you can go to, and I'll look for those and post them. Tell you about how long. Most dehydrators come with instructions on what temperature and how long you need to dehydrate. Definitely say while you're in a local box store and you're seeing those food shortage signs, that you pay attention to what you can dehydrate and stockpile on. Or like we showed you in the video before, the dry beans, I grabbed some more of those. You can pay more for the brand names if you want to, but they're basically the same. I also get organic potatoes and can the fire out of them. My quick tips for dehydrating store-bought vegetables. For those of you that can't garden or grow your own food, you can still be prepared. This is my dehydrator that I got at Walmart.com for a steal and a half. I think I paid $53 for it. It was regular $2.69. So just hunt those clearance items online if you don't want to go to the store. I hate to go to the store. Got my dehydrator, and the trays have several spaces. Well, these small vegetables could fall right through that. So this is what I do. I use some parchment paper. This is a natural product, if you care, from the Grove. And there is a hole in the center. And I usually just pick my parchment paper up and make myself a little hole there, and then, you know, make it fit. And then you just spread your vegetables out on there. Be careful to get them spread way out, and you see they fell through the hole. That's okay, just put them on there. You want to spread them pretty thin. What I'm going to end up doing with these is making another tray so I can spread these out even further. So I've got 2 trays full out of the one bag. You can see that. And this is my instruction book. And what I'll do is just stack my trays onto the dehydrator like so. And I've got more bags, so I'm just going to keep filling until I fill all of my trays. And they just sit down on each other like that. And you just continue to fill up till you have your amount of trays done. And then in your instruction book will be the time guidelines that you can go by. And that's what I use. And so then I'll just dehydrate them, and it'll be easy to store in small space. You can be more precise, and you could go through here and cut them out just perfect to fit in there. I used to do all that, and I was like, who's got time for that? So, if it's a little big, it's okay. It doesn't harm anything. It actually helps with the airflow. Like I said, I just cut it till I get my holes big enough that it fits over there so that it'll seat on there. And then I'll just keep adding. Now, mixed vegetables, frozen vegetables, things like that, other than onions, you can dehydrate in the house. I will tell you, you don't want to do garlic, peppers, or hot peppers in the house. The reason being, the fumes will knock you down, and it'll take a few days to get that scent out of your house. And hot peppers like cayennes, jalapenos, ghost peppers, Carolina Reapers, those kind of things, those fumes are going to burn your eyes. So listen to Mimsy when I say do that outside. No, I didn't make the mistake. I actually listened to somebody when they told me, but I can imagine myself doing it if I had not already known that. Since it takes several hours to dehydrate, I'm just going to go ahead and show you what the end product is like. Make sure they're very dry. And then I just put mine in a mason jar. I have one of those little Food Saver handheld vacuum sealers, not the big thing. I wish I had the big thing, but I don't yet. That's on my want list too. But I just use my little handheld mason jar sealer, and I vacuum seal it, and then it's good for a long time. But you can see, you can save a lot of space. That's probably 3 bags worth right there. Okay. For the sake of just being able to show you that you can do this very neatly, cut out and fit your parchment paper into the tray. And I did trim around some of these. I left some in the back that's a little bit longer. Just, you know, for me, it doesn't matter. I don't have time to be just cutting out. But you do want them to fit nicely. Now, I have another tray left, so I'll think of something else to go ahead and dehydrate with this, since I'll be running this anyway. But these 4 trays were these 2 small bags of organic mixed vegetables from the grocery store, or the box store. And you don't season them or anything like that. I suppose you could if you wanted to, but I don't. I just dehydrate them and save them for a rainy day. All you have to do to reconstitute them is to put them in hot water. I just throw them in soups when I need them. But basically, you're saving your freezer space. You're keeping some vegetables on the shelf that are handy for quick needs, or in case of emergencies when you need to be able to grab a jar. You can do smaller jars. I have done the little jelly jars too. So if you're a prepper and you know what a bug out bag is, if you wanted to grab a bag of dehydrated vegetables and stash in your bag, you could do that. There's all kinds of things you can dehydrate to put it in a bug out bag. But I'm not going to get into all that. I just wanted to show you the quick tips, quick hack for those that can't grow their own vegetables, need to store some for hard times. The dehydrator is running. I've got it set on a low temperature, and it's going to run between 6 to 18 hours, and then I will check as it goes along to see if the vegetables are drying out. If you're bringing in vegetables from the garden, you do have to pre-treat them. You kind of blanch them 3 to 5 minutes, I believe. In your dehydrator's instruction manuals, it will tell you exactly what you need to do. Now, those were store-bought frozen vegetables. I didn't have to do that. So, just so you know, we're talking about pre-frozen vegetables from the store today, not out of the garden. I believe it's done. Let's look in here. Everything's nicely dehydrated, crispy. Can be put in the jar and vacuum sealed. Appreciate y'all watching Mimsy in the kitchen.